Hello everyone, this is M. Hari Prasad from EC department, studying in SRID College of EC department. Today I am here to explain about the topic of nuclear hazards in the course of environmental science. So let's move to that. Nuclear hazards. First of all, go to introduction. Nuclear hazards are the dangerous caused by the radioactive materials or nuclear radiation. They can arise from nuclear accidents, space weapon, and mining, and medical industrial sources. Radiation may affect humans and types of nuclear reactions: alpha, beta, gamma, and neutrons. Alpha, low penetration but harmful to if inhaled or swallowed. Means if we inhale or swallow the alpha released gases, it causes low penetration. And beta, moderate penetration and can damage skin diseases and skins. Gamma, highly penetrating and electromagnetic radiation. Neutrons, highly penetrating and can cause serious. In this we can all observe that alpha, beta, gamma are highly damageable to the society of the nuclear reaction. So let's move to the next topic. Next slide. The sources of the nuclear hazard means how in which they arises from the nuclear hazards and from which way they are arising. First of all, nuclear power plant accidents and reactor failures. There are many accidents occurs due to nuclear power plant accidents and reactor failures. And improve handling and storage of radioactive waste. Nuclear weapons testing and explosives. Uranium mining and processing. Uranium mining also can damage the total huge damage to the environment, which causes lots of diseases to the human also. Medical and industrial radioactive sources, and there are different damages from the society like medical and industrial radioactive sources. Improving handling or storage of radioactive means there are many improvement methods to store the radioactive waste and uranium waste. So next move to the next slide. Effects of human health. There are lots of effects on human health. High exposure can cause radiation skin, and high exposure can cause radiation sickness, burns, and organ damage. Due to the high exposure on the skin, it causes radiation burns on the skin, and long-term exposure may increase the risk of cancer, and this may rise to the increase of cancer and death. Radiation can damage cells and genetic material. Very high doses can fall fatal, and these are very dangerous on the human health. Environmental effects. Radioactive contamination can remain in salt and water for long periods. Radioactive animals can remain in salt plants. Plants, animals may absorb the radioactive materials, substances. Food chains can spread contamination, and large contaminated areas may become unsafe for humans. This is very clear that plants and animals may absorb radioactive substances which cause a huge damage to the animals too, and food chains can spread contamination also. There are very risky methods for the environment by this nuclear hazards. Major nuclear accidents caused in the years. First, Chernobyl, 1986, in the reactor explosion and widespread reactor accumulation. Fukushima nuclear 2011 nuclear accident, and following an earthquake and tsunami. 3 Mile Island, partial reactor core meltdown in the society. These events highlighted the importance of nuclear safety systems. These are very nuclear accidents caused in the years of 1986, 2011 and 1979. Very damage to the society. Next, radioactive waste. Radioactive waste requires controlled handling and transport and storage. Waste may be low, intermediate or high level. There are three types of waste which are low, intermediate and high level waste. Long-lived waste needs secure isolation from the people and the environment. Safe disposal and monitoring reduce the risk of exposure. Safety and prevention. Using shield, distance and limited exposure time. Follow radiation safety rules and use product environment. Regularly inspect and maintain nuclear facilities, use radiation monitoring and emergency warning systems, train workers and maintain emergency response cells. Thank you. Safety and prevention. Conclusion, thank you.